Hello everyone, we are group 18b and our topic is the relationship between memory and emotions among teenagers. Here are our group members, 孙荣海、徐欣迪、常春宁. My name is Sun Ronghai and the part I am going to introduce is memory. I have divided it into three parts: classification of memory, the memory process, and teenagers and memory. First is the classification of memory. Memory is divided into short-term memory and long-term memory. The definition of short-term memory is ability to store and process information briefly, which is characterized by limited capacity, limited time, rapid forgetting. And long-term memory is defined as ability to store and process information for a long period of time, characterized by large capacity, long duration, and slow forgetting. The next part is the process of memory, which includes encoding, storage, retrieval, and forgetting. Encoding is absorption of new information into long-term memory. Storage is the storage of important information through regular reading. Retrieval is organization of memory contents. Forgetting is the loss of memory information or the failure of retrieval due to competition between information. The third part is teenagers and memory. First of all, features of teenagers' memory. They have faster response time of teenagers' memory. Teenagers have more information in their memory, and teenagers' memory is more sensitive to audio and visual effects. The next part is the factors that influence teenagers' memory. Regarding the factors that affect teenagers' memory, I divide them in two parts: physical and psychological. Physically, the teenager's body and the brain are in period of rapid development. The cerebral cortex is maturing, and connection between neurons are more stable and effective, and the teenager period is the peak of human memory development. Psychologically, the development of memory in teenagers is influenced by emotional experiences. Teenagers are the most emotionally unstable period, and all the emotional experiences they experience have an impact on memory. For example, positive emotional experiences can strengthen their memory, while negative emotional experiences can weaken it.
Now, let me introduce adolescent emotion development for you. I will introduce from 4 sentences. 1. Teenagers already have self-conscious emotion at this age. They may be influenced by the school environment, the home environment. 2. Experience and control of emotion. Some emotions cannot be experienced and controlled in time. 3. Teenagers have their own understanding of emotions. Teenagers are generally in the learning stage. Schools and parents have philological classes for young students, so teenagers will have a connection and understanding of their emotions. 4. Conductions as a regular group. Teenagers may be conflicts with parents, classmates, and teachers. For example, some adolescent troubles embedded to tell parents with classmates. Adolescence is an age between majority and immaturity. Like the hero in the movie, she had trouble herself, but she doesn't want to trouble her parents. She wants to digest this emotion by herself. Common emotion. The movie hero is about to enter the stage of adolescence. She will face loneliness, trouble increase, and even have a feeling of inferiority. The emotion can exist together, and in this group of teenagers is a vast majority of them. Teenagers can also show resistance. Okay, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about resistance as shown on the idea tree, and I will give you an example that makes sense. Many teenagers encountered some problem in the process of growing up and want to try it by themselves, but their parents think that they are not capable of trying it at this age, so they will choose to help them, which leads to the teenager have no chance to exercise themselves. So the sense of their independence is heralded. There are traditional adult ideas that can be focused on a teenager and made a accept.
Hello everyone, I'm Changchun Ning. Now let's move on my part, the relationship between emotion and memory. As shown in this picture, I've divided into three main parts. Is emotions and memories coexist, and emotions affect memory. The last one is memories also can affect emotions and feelings. Of this, the second part, emotions affect memory, is my focus. This part is emotions and memories coexist. It has two parts, the emotional memory and about teenagers. Emotional memory is defined as the memory of emotions and feelings that have been experienced. About teenagers, this pink part, you can see it as tips like the knowledge about teenagers' emotions. This part is about emotions affect memory. First, let me introduce recall bias to you. Recall bias refers to the fact that when recalling past experiences and events, people newly interpret and understand them according to their current emotional state and state of mind, which leads to biases in the content and evaluation of recall. But maybe someone will ask how emotions affect memory. Well, research shows that emotions can have an effect on your memory. Like people who are in a positive mood are more likely to remember information presented to them, whereas people who are in a negative mood, like sad or angry, are less likely to remember the information that is presented to them. This is recording Levin and Burgess research. The last part is teenagers' specific response to emotions. For instance, Silk and colleagues observed that teenagers were more responsive to negative and neutral emotions. Emotions affect memories, but memories can also affect emotions and feelings. This part mainly talk about implicit memory. Well, implicit memory is a form of long-term memory that doesn't require any conscious retrieval. And this memory always comes with emotions. This is their relationship. In the end, this is my reference. And that's all. Thanks for your listening.